Good afternoon, YouTube. Welcome into my kitchen. I have a wonderful recipe for you guys for this weekend. We're going to get right into the video, guys. I bought some quality ground beef because I am going to make some chili with this, guys. And I am going to get right into the ingredients. You're going to need a green pepper for this recipe, some onion. You're going to need some tomato juice for this recipe. You are going to need some tomato paste. You are going to need some diced tomatoes. And you are going to need a bag of red kidney beans. Now, guys, you can buy the kidney beans in the can, and that's going to save you a lot of time, guys. But I like to cook me a pot of kidney beans and just cook them up, and I just like my chili that way. But you can use the beans out the can. So we are going to get the beans going so we could put this recipe together. And we're going to get right into the ingredients. I'm not going to show all the seasons, guys, but at the end of the video, I will post everything that I use in this recipe in the description in the channel, guys. Okay, we're gonna save some time. Okay, we're gonna get right into putting this recipe together, guys. Everything is so expensive, but I'm gonna get a couple of them and put them up. I'm gonna make some chili today. Okay, we got these beans going, guys. And we are gonna let these beans just boil for about 2 hours, guys. And then we are going to put our ground beef on and cook it up and season it well. And then we're going to put our chili together. But in this container here, guys, I have some season here. I'm just going to put it in them beans, guys. And I'm going to give it a stir. And I'm just going to let the season cook into our beans, guys. You'll find that if you do this, when you are making chili and you are using the kidney beans that come out of the little bag, the package, you're going to season them up and just let them cook a little bit. So we are going to let this recipe cook for about 2.5 hours, and then we're going to come back and we're going to get our ground beef going. We're going to season that up, and then we're going to put this recipe together, guys. Okay, guys, we're just going to take our ground beef and add into our pan here, guys. And then you're going to break it up a little bit, guys, okay? And you're going to break this ground beef up, guys, and you're just going to move it around so it's brown all over, guys, okay? And we're going to let this cook up a little bit, and then we're going to season it, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to get all the seasons together. And your onions and the green pepper beside. Then we're going to mix this recipe up. Okay, guys, I have the beans going over there. I have my ground beef going here. And I'm just going to cut this ground beef down on medium low and just let it simmer until it gets good and brown. And we're going to mix this recipe up, guys. Okay, our ground beef is going. well. Okay guys, we're going to get into season this up a little bit and get it prepared to go into our chili. Gonna mix it all up together, guys. But you need this ground beef to be brown. You need it brown until you don't see any pink in this recipe, guys. Okay guys, we are going to add our season to this recipe, guys. And then we are going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, guys, to this recipe. Just like this, guys, okay? Now, guys, normally I would take and I would drain my ground beef first, but because this is a good quality of ground beef, you don't see no grease at the bottom, we're just going to mix it up like this and just let it cook for about 5 or 10 minutes and cook that tomato paste into our ground beef here, guys. Mix well and just let it cook down, guys. For about 5 or 10 minutes, and then you're going to go to the next step, guys, okay? Then we are going to go to the next step, guys. Nothing but flavor here, guys. Okay, guys, we have our green peppers and our onions and our tomato paste cooking up in this recipe. We've got our beans over there going, guys. We almost there. We're going to let this cook down for about 5 or 10 minutes. Just let it simmer, guys. Okay, guys, we have our beans over here going, guys. And they almost there, okay? We almost there, guys. We'll be mixing this recipe up shortly. Okay guys, our beans is done. So we are going to transfer our beans and our ground beef over to another pot, and we're going to mix this recipe up, guys. Okay guys, we have transferred our beans into the pot. So we're going to add our ground beef. Our seasoned ground beef with our onions and green peppers into the recipe. And then we are going to put our tomato juice into the recipe, guys. We're going to mix this recipe up, guys. Oh man, my kitchen smells wonderful, guys. I mean, it smells so good in here. I am ready to eat. Okay, guys, now we are going to add our tomato juice, guys, okay? Into the recipe, guys. Then we are going to add our tomatoes, stewed tomatoes into the recipe. we're going to add some chili powder into the recipe, guys. And we are going to cook this recipe for about 30 minutes because we want all our flavors to kind of mix up together, guys. So also we are going to add just a little dash of salt to kind of kick the flavor up a little bit. We are going to let this recipe cook up for about 30 to 45 minutes, and then you are going to serve this recipe to your family, guys. You are going to mix well. So you got your beans, you got your ground beef, you got your chili powder, you got your stewed tomatoes and all your season and your onions and green pepper in this recipe. And we are going to let this recipe cook for about 45 minutes. And then we are going to serve this wonderful chili to our family, guys. You can eat this recipe with crackers. You can eat it with corn chips. You can eat it with cheese on it and sour cream. This is a wonderful recipe for your family, guys. Guys, I am going to give you my presentation of our chili when it get done. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your family. Love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.